Welcome back to Dr. Skull Games. I am here with some Star Wars Unlimited gameplay. I'm playing my beloved Darth Vader ramp control style deck. I have lost the initial roll off, so I'm going second. Since this is the first gameplay video I'm recording, I'm going to give a little bit of how to play. You get a chance to do a mulligan. I'm looking at this hand, and I'm like, I probably should have shuffled my deck. I don't think I shuffled my deck even. That was the problem there. So yeah, hopefully the next hand is reasonable because those are all the same cards. Okay, this is actually a wonderful starting hand. So I have to choose two of these cards and put them down as resources. This is one of the most difficult parts of the game. I'm gonna put. So I'm really. Oh, this is tempting. So I can play the super laser guy, then resupply and shock my opponent with a very early Vader. So I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be a play I've never tried before, and we'll see if it's a disaster or not. But hopefully it'll go okay. All right, so my opponent is playing an X-wing on what looks to be the ground arena. So I'm just gonna move it over for him, just so it's a little easier for us to see. Doesn't really matter. Oops. But there are two arenas. So I'm going to play my Stormtrooper here. He only costs one. He's quite powerful, a 3/1. And then I get to use Vader's ability. And I get to ping his base and his guy. And he claimed, and I'm going to pass. And so now it'll be my turn. Okay. So on this particular turn, I now get to play this guy. This guy is like the key to the deck. He's the ramp card. So you can see when he dies, you put him into play as a resource. And my goal is to play him here. I probably won't be able to get him killed, but I'll have 3 resources. Vader will come out on 7. So I need to put something down here. I'm going to put this guy down. He's more of an early game card to me than a late game card. So he'll go down. Now I'm going to ready all my stuff. Now that I've declared, I'm putting that down. My opponent has initiative, so they're going first, and they're just, looks to me, sort of aggroing a bit, but it's not a very aggressive aggro deck. Leia comes out on 5 resources, and Vader supposedly comes out on 7. But I'm going to be sneaky and bring him out on 5, and, really maybe ruin my opponent's day, essentially. Like, the leaders are so powerful and they're really keyed to their cost, and to be able to bring Vader out that early is going to be very strong. All right, so my opponent's bringing something out, not too surprising. I'm wondering if they're just loading up in space and this is just going to be like a space versus ground battle. That'll be quite interesting. Oh, that's a very interesting play. So they are taking essentially their entire turn to send a card back to my hand that is a very strong card to have out. And then, so I'm losing that opportunity to ramp early, but they have to give up their entire turn essentially to do it. And my goal is just to kind of stall until we get to the late game. So that feels pretty good for me. But it does change things a bit. So now we're on turn 4. I play him. On turn 5, he dies, and I become 6, and then I play resupply, and it's 7. So I'm still right on target. It's, again, that tough thing of what do I want to put down. I really think I want to save this Star Destroyer to be able to combat him if he does go big in space. And the cell block guard is fantastic. But if I'm playing this guy on this turn, and then next turn Vader comes out. That's wild. What am I putting down? I think I want to save open fire. I think this guy goes down, as shocking as this is to me right now. I'm going to put a very strong unit down because I'm going to play the Super Laser Technician. I'm going to use Vader's ability. That's my mana this turn. Next turn, I'll have 5, 6 mana, 7 mana. This will come into play tapped, so I'll only have 6 or exhausted. So I'll be able to play like, I don't know, maybe even maximum firepower and whatever I draw. All right, but I'm bringing him in, and let's see if my opponent waylays him again. I think they're just in big trouble. Like, I don't think they can do that. Okay, that's interesting. So they're going to play him, and they are going to kill my guy. I think this Akbar is quite strong, actually. Okay, so now the question is, what do I hit? I'm not worried about restore at this moment, and I am not going to have a problem hitting a ground unit and killing them. It's more the space units. That's what I'm worried about. Okay, so here we go. Will my opponent waylay this guy again? If not, I get Darth Vader. So let's do the math here. He comes into play untapped. So I would have 6 resources. This card is fantastic with Vader because it puts experience tokens on him, but I don't think I'd be able to do that. What I could play is like the Royal Guard, but he won't have Sentinel. This is where I do wish I had the other guy. I think probably what I want to play, though, is maximum firepower. And that might be it. Maybe we're wasting the mana otherwise, as much as I don't want to do that. So what am I putting down? I think I am... Oh, no. I don't know why I was thinking that. I have to actually play this. So I will have 6. I'll only have 3 mana this turn. So I'm only going to be able to play this guy or this. So I really need to keep those. And this is so good with Vader next turn that really it's just between open fire and the Star Destroyer. I'm actually going to put down the Star Destroyer, which I really don't like, and that might be a big mistake. And it's one of the things that makes this game just so cool is that like you make these moves and they turn out to be giant mistakes. So now my opponent's put me in a really tough spot where I don't think I can do the play I was planning on making. My opponent has tapped this guy, so he can't attack. And I can't use Vader's ability on him because I have to play a unit to do that. But I guess, yeah, and then, so let's say the cheapest unit I have is this guy, so that's 3. I would have 2 left. I use 1 to ping him off. Then I only have 2 left when he comes in, and I cannot play resupply. So I'm just like a hair off of this kind of like perfect, idyllic turn. I just can't make it happen. So I think instead I'm just going to play this guy. And this is where, like, if I could do it over again, I would want the cell block guard. Like, he would be perfect there. So 3, 4, 5. I can't even play resupply now because of this. So I'm just going to do it next turn. And I think my opponent is going to be pretty surprised with how I do this. Okay, so I'm taking 3, 2, 3, because Leia has this cool ability. When you attack with a rebel, you can attack with another one. So I'm just going to go Vader, ping this guy off. And we really stabilized pretty well. Leia is coming in. I actually don't even know what her ability is. You may attack with another rebel. So she doesn't have another rebel out that she's going to be able to attack with. But as we can see, like, it's getting to be kind of a lot. Like, now he's swinging for 4, 5, 6, 7 a turn. The clock is getting a little dicey. I think I probably just claim here. And she doesn't have a lot of hit points. Okay, so he gets to play this thing too, giving her even more. So yeah, things are looking scary. So she's a 5/8 attacking for 6. Wow, okay. So that is a very fast clock. Yeah, that is terrifying. Okay. So I have to think about this. 5/8. Vader is only doing 7 when he swings. And it's likely, well, he only has 2 cards left. But otherwise, it would be quite likely he has a card to tap Vader. This might be the saving card. I can do 7 with this. So hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I'll be able to put my card down, get this guy killed because I go first now. I'm going to trade him in for Leia. Then I can... Actually, I might hit this Leia because it's 8. And this would be 7 with Vader and making it 8. Boy, there's a lot of really challenging plays to be made here. Yeah, and I only have 7. Okay. So I'm left with this very challenging situation of what to put down. I kind of think I might need this stormtrooper to just fend off all of the madness that's happening. I guess I don't really need maximum firepower and overwhelming barrage, but they may have some big cards coming in addition to this, maybe like a Han Solo. Things are definitely looking scary. I think I'm getting rid of this stormtrooper, actually. I again don't know if this is a good idea. This is the great challenge of this game. Yeah. And again, I don't really know what the right answer is here either. It's kill the super laser technician, but how? That's the question. So she is 8. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see here. We're gonna go. And if she, I think it's smarter to just trade off for a guy and figure out another way to handle Leia. I think it is very, I think it's a very bold move to think that we can get everything to line up perfectly and that Leia won't take any buffs and everything will just be wonderful. Like, it's possible that would happen, but it seems unlikely. Okay, so this is what? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. So this deck is incredibly fast. We're like on the brink of loss, but we do have 7. The problem is my opponent knows we have 7, right? They've been planning for it. So this is not a shocking situation. The nice thing is firepower plus these two guys will let me win. Wait, how come it's not my turn? All right, I'm just making sure. I think my opponent thought I was passing because I was taking a million years to play my move. Leia leader, attack trigger. What? I'm totally lost right now. You attacked with Leia, and I haven't done anything yet. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just wrong. Oh, I see. Yep, so I didn't even read her carefully. So when she completes an attack, this isn't even another action. He's just using her ability to do yet another attack. Oh my, okay. That's a lot of attacks. What I would love to do is use Vader's ability before I flip, but I can't. So, yeah, I guess I just need to bring him out and hope. Like, this might not go well. But we're down to 7 hit points, so like there's not a lot of great choices left to be had. Okay. So I think now we can go. So that's exactly 8 to do maximum firepower on Leia, killing Leia. So we can do this, killing Leia. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 left. So he plays this guy. I am going to be able to kill this guy with Vader's ability and this guy with Vader's swing. Well, either one. I think I'll kill this guy with Vader's swing since this guy would do more damage. And I don't really care about Akbar doing 1. Like, that's not that worrisome. So I think what I can do is play open fire on this guy. So he's gone. We could really use a Sentinel right now. Like, really use a Sentinel. So I'll take 2 damage on Vader because I attacked that guy and used his ability. And all he's got now is Akbar with 1. I am going to go ahead and hit Akbar. Just get Akbar as low as possible. Force him to have to make an immediate move. It's possible that my opponent will just play like Han Solo here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think Han is 7 and kill Vader. And if that happens, we might just be dead. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Because he's a 6 and Vader's exactly 6. So I didn't really play around that very well. So I might have just walked into death. And we're going to get rid of resupply. Like, we didn't end up needing it. I should have actually resourced resupply last turn. I don't know what happened there. I somehow made a mistake. I don't even remember what I resourced. Ooh, okay. So that's very interesting. So he is giving me a window now. Probably meaning he doesn't have Han. Like, I don't think he made a mistake. To buff Vader out of Han Solo's range. So now Vader is even stronger. Let's see what he's got. Maybe a Leia to tap him down. Nope, a 3PO to distract me, I say. Okay. All right. If he hits this, it's kind of big because he's down to just one card. So any sort of card advantage here could be helpful. So he missed. 3PO's ability says when he comes in, he gets a card. All right. So we're just looking to continue to stabilize. I can kill both of these guys with Vader, or I could open fire one and go to the base with Vader. I think that's probably what I want to do. Is go kind of, since we have them both anyway, I'll open fire 3PO. And, all right, I was thinking he would claim, but, oh, he is claiming. Okay, so that leaves, you know, a lot. So we're attacking the base for 7 and hitting Akbar. Then we get to hit the base for 3 more. And so this is what's so fun about this deck is that life really is a resource, right? Like, it looks like I'm going to lose, but I think I might pull it out. And 5 health is the same as 50 health if you win. All right, so I've got 8. 9 would be nice. Then I could play the TIE Advanced and a Barrage. But I kind of want the option to play Open Fire and Barrage if need be. I don't really think I need the TIE Advanced, so I think I'm going to play nothing down here. Because I kind of want all these options. I might need to Barrage multiple turns in a row. Okay, here comes something big. Home 1. Poor guy. He's going to lose his home 1. But first, probably going to play, like, I'm guessing he's getting Leia. And they're going to drop Leia to tap out Vader. But that won't be till next turn. In fact, do I have lethal here, perhaps? This doesn't have Sentinel, right? Yeah, okay, so there's Leia. So we have to know that's coming. Wait, does it come now? Play. Oh, wow, that's super strong. Okay, I didn't realize that. But still, Vader does 7, 9 with Overwhelming Barrage to take out both. So all he did was delay the slightest bit as I Overwhelming Barrage and kill them both. So this is this deck, right? I'm just like hanging on. Will I lose? Maybe. But I think we're going to get there. Okay, I only have 3 left. I thought I had 9. Okay. No, I had the choice to go to 9. So now I can't play the TIE Advance. So if I had just put down the Open Fire, I could have done them both, and that could be a difference maker. It's possible. Okay, 3 more there. And I can't play the TIE Advance, but I do believe I have lethal here. 7, 10, 13. Yeah, so I have lethal. All I have to do is kind of like hold him off. We're going to put down this big giant thing. This doesn't help us this turn when we're trying to get lethal. We've got Agent Callus who can help us remove a card. We've got the Barrage that can remove cards. This likely is the last turn unless our opponent can do something really amazing here. They have to tap down Vader. They have to do something. All right, so he's passing. Seems like a wise move. Wow, how come these didn't go up? Okay, so I've got 9, so I can play the TIE Advanced followed by Barrage. So That way, even if he taps me, I don't think that's smart. I think I should just attack for 7. Just go for 7. We're now threatening lethal. They have to do something pretty big, and we can barrage anything they bring out. Okay, so he's Han Soloing, removing this card, which is annoying. But I think it's fine. I think we actually win right here because there's nothing with 1 he could do about this. So we win 1, 2, 3, 4, and blink. And that is going to be game. Well, there it is. The Vader ramp deck. I don't think I played it perfectly that game, but it was a fun one. I think you got a good idea of how this deck works. You're kind of delaying, you're stalling, you're holding on. And then when you turn that corner, boy, it's fun. You're dropping removal. You're dropping Vader. He's controlling the board. They're playing cards. You're just wiping them all out, and there's nothing but frustration. And Vader's going, join me. I guess that would be Palpatine. We didn't get to see Palpatine. Oh, well. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this gameplay video, and I'll see you all next time.